are the Vortex family. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Just do it.
Let's get into today's video. If you are in the family, welcome back. We love to be with you guys.
Yeah. So we it's always be a pleasure to be with you guys, to talk to you. You know, the Vortex family. We are here to help you guys to bring happiness in your life and to give you guys advice. You know, and you guys can help us too, because we never get too old to learn. You can drop any question, anything that you have for us, and drop below in the comment.
Yes, definitely. So today, guys, we'll be giving you guys relationship advice, whether you're married, engaged, or on the talking stage, talking to somebody, whatever it may be. We want to give you guys some helpful information that might help you grow your relationship and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we actually were like sitting down and we say, oh, what we need to talk to you guys about, and we see like there's a lot of good couple out there and that needs our example and that needs some advice. But example number one that we just want to talk to you guys about is like, when you talk to somebody, the first thing, you need to get to know each other, you know. So when I say get to know each other, like you need to know what the person's like, what's the person's favorite color, what the person's favorite food. That's kind of like the little details that you have to know about each other. And then when you know this stuff, that's gonna make each other to really open to each other, really know each other. And when you wanna do like a surprise, you know what to put in the surprise because you have enough knowledge about the person. That's the first thing when you are talking to somebody that you guys need to do and you guys need to looking for.
And second thing you guys need to also do, once you know the basics, you also have to know where the person stands. And not only that, what do they want for the next 5 or 10 years? Because sometimes people get into a relationship without knowing what the persons want. It's really important to know what the persons want in the relationship and what they are looking for to see if your guys are a match. Because being with somebody that your guys not a match can make the relationship really difficult. And because at the beginning, the sweet talk stage, what's gonna happen if the person don't stick with that? Then you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is not what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. Then there could be confusion, breakups. To avoid things getting worse, things getting bad, it's really important to know the person really deep. Like if you can know each other's secret, that will be even better, because it will grow the connection between you two.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't matter. It's like, I know one thing, a lot of people say it takes time. Yeah, it does take time, but like you can talk to somebody like for 2 months and you know this person like very well, while like somebody spent like 2 years not knowing nothing about the person that he or she talking with. And what's matter is like to go, like my wife says, to go deep, because if you know this person, you're gonna spend the rest of your life with this person. You have to get to know this person very
you
well.
have to know everything.
Yeah, you have to know every details about the person. The next thing is you have to invite God in the relationship.
That should be the number one, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes when you find somebody like with your physical eyes, you can say, oh, this person is she's beautiful or he's handsome, I want to be with them, but the relationship is not based only on the physical appearance, but they gotta be like the spiritual appearance. It's like if this person energy matching with your energy, that's why it's really important that you have to open up to God. And the way you do that, it's
pray.
Yes.
You gotta pray
Mhm.
before you even. It doesn't matter if you're on a. It has the first thing. It has to be on a talking stage.
Mhm.
You have to invite God in the relationship. Pray about it. Say, God, if this person is the right person
Yeah.
for me, if it is, give me a sign, something. And ladies, for the gentlemen, so if God already show you that the person is not for you, don't even waste your time saying, well, the person got everything, what am I missing? Because God never lied to us.
Mhm.
If it says something, it's true. And for those that are not religious, still trying to look for God, because you don't want to date somebody and then for the next 5-10 years you
Mhm.
see the relationship stuck at one place.
Yeah.
Like, you're wondering what's going on and you're getting heartbroken, the person doing so much hardcore stuff to you and you don't know
Mhm.
why. It's because God was already trying to warn you. You avoid the warnings.
Exactly. And one question, like, I think some people that may watching this video may be wondering is like, how do God can communicate with me, can tell me if he or she is really mine, is really my soulmate. So I think that's one question that you guys have in mind. So we're just gonna give you guys an example about our relationships, like when we met each other, when we were in the stage of talking,
Praying and fasting.
Yeah. So that's one thing. It's like one thing when we were talking, and when I let her know about my feelings for her, and she said, we need to pray about it. I said, yeah. And she goes to pray, and I pray about it also. And it's all about the feelings. It's like God's not gonna like come down and just tell you, yes, she's the one, yes, he's the one. But
Yeah.
it's all come from the feelings, you know. After I pray, I had a really good feeling, and I said, like, she's the one, you know. I didn't feel any trouble. I feel good about it. I feel like, you know, wow, she's the one, you know. And she prayed and she felt the same way too. And then we say, yeah, like even though we felt like that, we're still gonna keep talking, keep getting to know each other, you know. And the next thing is to go out.
Yes, go on dates.
Yeah.
You gotta go on dates, because talking to the person every day is important, because you create that quality time.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go out with a person, you really get to see every little details about them. Like, for example, if you gotta see if the person, when you out, if they focus only on you or other people. If you go out with your partners and they busy looking at other stuff rather than focusing on you, that should also give you a sign of whether if that person is the right one for you. Because you cannot be with somebody you in love where you love while you focus on watching. It could be a man or a girl. You focusing on watching somebody else when you should be watching that person. And you gotta also see how the person treats other people while you around them. The way they treat somebody else is the way they're gonna treat you.
Yeah. And one thing you guys gotta know, just put that in mind. You're not gonna find somebody that's 100% perfect, you know. There's still gonna be something that's not gonna make you happy, you know.
Yeah.
But one thing you have to put in mind is like, if you're looking for somebody and like you say, okay, the person I'm looking for, and she gotta have this, that, you know. But if you find enough things that are gonna make you fall in love, that's gonna make you feel like she is gonna be your wife, the mother of your children. And then you have to jump in, you know, because sometimes I know like some of my friends, they are waiting for the perfect, like kind of the perfect love, or the perfect woman, or the most beautiful woman.
And one thing too, I don't want to cut you off. When God gives you the person, God already analyzed how you are and how the person is. He's not gonna give you somebody that doesn't match. everything that you want. Maybe it could be not everything, but at least 50% or 75% of the things that you are looking for. That's why I said it was so important to pray fast, because you will find your answer through God.
Yeah, and if you are looking for somebody and you say like, okay, all the plans that I want this person to fill up is like, it's like from 1 to 10 is 10, right? If this person reach like 6, and then you have work to do, right? Because the person that you're gonna be with, you're gonna be this person mentor, you're gonna be there, and then you're not gonna let this person fall, you're just gonna help this person to grow, to step up, right? And that's why God's put us together, is to help each other, and the time of like the time things getting really hard, that we can give each other strength, and that's really important. And next thing, and I think you guys know, it's like the ladies, they love surprises.
Yeah, you gotta give the person love.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta like give them some surprise, like sometimes you can do that in their birthday, and not wait for the birthday too. You can just do that at time.
You feel like giving your wife or girlfriend, anybody a flower. You gotta treat you gotta treat the person that you're with like a queen or like a king.
Yeah.
Cause if this is the person that you're in love with, if this is the person that you want to spend your life with or you want to be with, you gotta make them feel loved.
Yeah, make them feel happy. Like when they are by your side, they gotta feel like that's where they belong to. That's where they gotta stay.
And I also know that like relationship have a lot of ups and downs. It's okay. It's okay to have ups and downs. That's what will make the relationship grow and make you guys grow up and become better. Because when you're in a relationship, you always learn new things, new stuff that you never thought you could learn for. Like, you're not going to be an expert to learn everything about relationship. It doesn't matter how much mistake, how much experience that we have, we will always learn new things.
And exactly. And one more thing is like we need to communicate. It's like when there's a relationship, when there's no communication, there's no life, because things can happen. Like I said before, we're not perfect. We all strive to live a better life. I can wake up this morning and I'm not in a good mood. My wife can wake up, she's not in a good mood. But that doesn't mean like we're gonna spend the whole day not talking to each other. We have to communicate and to find out what's going on. Is there's anything I can do to help? It's still always there to offer your help. And I know sometimes the relationship, like we can be like talk, like having like some really big discussion. That exists. It exists in every relationship. But it's the way that you manage, it's the way that you take care of that. That's if there's something happen, you make it worse, and you not sit down together and realize that, and we have a family, and we have a good future ahead of us. We need to sit down and talk about that matter and see how we can all come together, and then we can say, no, this is what I do wrong, and I apologize. And then it's not gonna repeat again, And you have to recognize when you do something wrong. You have to recognize that. One thing with my wife, whenever I do something wrong, I say, babe, I'm sorry, I apologize, and we're not gonna spend the night not talking to each other. No. And that's one thing I put in my mind. When there's no communication, there's no life.
And then the love, when you keep arguing with the person, that could also increase the love. You gotta find a way to make it work. And second, always remember that relationship is two people. I really mean that. Not 3, not 4, not 5. 2 people. Whatever that your guys may going through is between you two, because inviting other people in your relationship sometimes can break you can break the relationship and can make you guys grow apart of each other. That's why it's really important to make your relationship has one. When God is in the center, but the enemy will always try to find a way to destroy something that God united, God put together. That's why it's really also important to pray. It's not only when you're going to a relationship, when you're in a relationship too, that's when you need to pray harder, especially if you have plans to have a family. You gotta pray over the relationship, over your children or your husband. That way you could be protected by God, because the enemy always watching.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really important. And one thing that Satan doesn't like, he doesn't like family. He doesn't like family at all. When there's a family, all he wants to do is to destroy the family. Because family can be together forever. As we learn from the gospel, we learn and grow in the gospel, and then we put God as the center of our life, and then that's how we're gonna learn and grow and become more stronger as a family.
Yeah.
But it's like one thing is like in the family, there's something gotta be personal. That's like when you have a family or you have somebody that you're talking to, always keep some secret. Not some, you have to keep all the secret. Because when you go like talk to your friend, I have this boy talking to me and that, and I know some of you guys have some friends. You can talk anything out with your friends, but there's some stuff that you gotta keep them private,
Yeah.
Because what's the enemy? The enemy can use a family, a family
friend,
member,
a best friend.
The enemy can use anybody. And
Even
when you
your
go,
parents.
Yeah. When you go, you go out and telling what's going on in your relationship. All they gotta do, they're just gonna give you some advice, and
some may be good, some may be
some may
bad.
be good.
You gotta figure out which one is good, which one is bad.
Exactly. That's why I said before, we have to communicate, because whenever there's a problem, somebody out there not gonna solve that problem for you.
Yeah.
It's between you two to sit down and to talk and to say, this is not how it started. We cannot let it go like that. There's something that we gotta do.
And one thing too, for us that's in this new generation or the future generation, we gotta try to break generational curse, because a lot of us go through single parents. We have to try our best to pray to break that curse, because it could make a big impact in your life. And especially if you have children and you're not with the person, it could really impact the kid's life. Because me myself, I've experienced a lot not having my dad in my life. My mom had to be the only one. Having to grow up sometimes seeing other children have their parents, playing, they having this daddy-daughter time, and I don't get to have that. Sometimes it hurts, and not only that too, our parents have to struggle hard to get to put a roof over our head, feed us, everything, when if it was two of us, this could have been easier. This is why it's so important when you pray, you gotta pray for generational curse, because you don't want this to keep happening in your family. Somebody gotta break it.
Exactly. And one thing you have to know is the kid gonna need the presence,
both parents, no matter what,
the dad and the mom, because each of us have something to do, and it's gonna help the kids too, and their lives, while they grow up. They grew up with an atmosphere full of love. That's really amazing. Well, that's one thing that you guys have to do. That's what it's really important when you.
Yeah, that's what relationship is all about.
Yeah, when you choose the right person, when you're not looking of the most beautiful. Because somebody
and sometimes it's not really about, you could find somebody beautiful. It could find somebody beautiful and God still show you.
It's,
God will always give you the person that you want. It could be if you want someone handsome,
the question is to find the one that's willing,
that God wants you to have.
The one that's willing to spend the rest of his or her life with you. That's what matters. It's not the most beautiful. It's not really what's matter, because somebody can be beautiful. You don't know what they have in their mind. They may want to be with you for a couple of years, you know.
And it's not only that too. Not inviting God could make a lot of things happen in your life, and you're like, oh my God, I could have avoided that.
Yeah.
Why did I not listen to God?
Yeah, so that's basically what we have for you guys.
Yeah, it's wrap up this video. And if you guys want a part 2 for relationship advice, we have a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we will give you guys a lot of relationship advice, because we know that's gonna help us and that's gonna help you. And if you guys have any comments, drop it below and let us know what you think about what we say today. All right?
Thank you guys. We love you all.
All right, take care.
Bye.